Chez Brooklyn, ouvert la porte à nous.
DBS 1315 Total News.
In the headlines, Dominica's housing minister says close to $2 million has been allocated to the Salisbury constituency to assist with housing. In news from the region, Antigua and Barbuda Parliament passes constitutional amendment updating oath of allegiance. And internationally, UN chief urges renewed global action on refugee amid rising crisis. Good afternoon. Welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. I am your presenter, Kwana Fontaine Wilson. Details of the news after the break.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date? But you are stranded. No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Foncolay. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Foncolay. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Picture this. Turquoise waters, golden sunsets, and you on an all-inclusive Caribbean cruise for two. This Christmas, Daily 3 could make that dream come true. Spend $10 or more on Daily 3 tickets, multi-X or not, and you'll automatically receive a promotional voucher. Win cash prizes up to $2,000, a $1,000 grocery voucher, or the ultimate holiday escape, a Caribbean cruise for two. Play Daily 3 today and sail into the holiday of a lifetime. Your cruise awaits. Promotion begins Monday 8th December 2025 and ends Friday 16th January 2026. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible. Must be 18 or older to participate.
DBS News.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us. Minister for Housing, Melissa Popon-Skerrit, has stated that close to $2 million have been allocated to the Salisbury constituency to assist with housing. Mrs. Skerrit responded to Salisbury MP, who previously stated in Parliament that while she welcomes the government's housing project, the Salisbury constituency has not benefited from this project. The housing minister dismissed that claim, stating that housing is a right and it is for everyone across Dominica.
There were a number of them that we called it for relocation. But during this time, many of them opted for land opportunities, which we have facilitated in selling government land at a reduced price. So a number of them have purchased land from the government and built their own homes. A few of them moved to different areas, some migrated, and we have facilitated quite a few people financially in building back some of their homes, fixing their current homes. Like I said to the Member of Parliament for the Salisbury constituency, this constituency, not because it's an opposition seat, mean that it has been abandoned. Housing is a right, and it is for everyone across Dominica. And we have made significant interventions in terms of financing. I believe close to 2 million was allocated to that constituency, and it was distributed through their local village council. As far as I can remember, there are just less than 5, I would say, 5 households which we have to facilitate, and we will address this in 2026, but quite a bit of interventions have been made throughout this area, facilitating all those who required assistance.
Minister for Housing, Melissa Popon-Skerritt. Mrs. Skerritt was speaking at the Prime Minister's end-of-year press conference at the State House Conference Center on Monday. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt says Dominica is well positioned to serve as a mediator of peace between the United States and Venezuela. Speaking at the end of year press conference, Skerritt told reporters that Dominica and the wider Caribbean community region is urging dialogue and diplomacy to deal with the situation. Mr. Skerritt further denounced any acts of violence in the Caribbean region.
We always maintain that the Caribbean should be a zone of peace, and that any thought of military actions in the Caribbean should be reconsidered. We believe that dialogue and diplomatic channels are better ways to solve problems, differences, views that do not coincide, and this is what we're urging in this circumstance. Because certainly, if there's a breakout anywhere in the Caribbean Sea, it will have a serious negative impact on all of us, and our economies are so vulnerable to external shocks and natural disasters. For this to happen, then it will have a permanent negative impact on every one of our countries. And so we're urging that there be dialogue and diplomacy. And of course, Dominica is a good friend of both the United States and Venezuela. And in the past, we've worked together as an intermediary, and we're prepared to do so in this current situation if there are messages from either side to each other that Dominica believes that it is well placed to provide that service. But so we hope and pray that nothing happens. And I think that the U.S. President himself has been involved in a number of negotiations across the world and has used the U.S. influence to bring a number of conflicts to an end. And so I think that I would urge the United States, the President, to continue on that trajectory, to advance that noble cause and actions that he has been able to achieve over the years.
Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt. In other news, a new remuneration package for Dominican doctors could become a reality in the new year. Minister for Health, Cassani Laville, told Focus on Government and Development last night that the new remuneration package is being discussed.
We continue to consult with our doctors. We want to ensure that the remuneration package is fair. So that is something that we have reviewed over the past weeks and months. We are at a point right now where we have prepared a draft in terms of offerings for a new package, new improved package. Cabinet would have discussed that. Since Dr. Darrow came in as CEO, we have offered him the opportunity to review this offering, and he has been going to the different clinicians and specialists to review the package and see how we can improve to a point where they are all satisfied. So this is the type of engagement that we have into, so that our Dominican doctors can have that dream right here in Dominica.
Minister for Health, Cassani Laville. Tourism Minister Dennis Charles Pemberton has announced increased flights to Dominica for the winter season. She says the Ministry of Tourism has worked hard to improve access to Dominica from the U.S., the United Kingdom, and across the Caribbean for the Christmas season.
Here's what travelers can expect. United Airlines now operates 2 weekly non-stop flights from New Jersey on Wednesdays and Saturdays. American Airlines launches twice daily non-stop flights from Miami starting December 18, perfect for the holiday season and festival travel. Liat introduces 2 weekly non-stop flights from Punta Cana beginning December 16, strengthening regional connectivity and opening a new hub for travelers from the United Kingdom and China connecting into Dominica. These expanded routes mean smoother travel, stronger business links, and more reasons to visit Dominica. This expansion is not only about welcoming visitors, it's about giving Dominicans more opportunities to travel, reconnect with family, and explore the region and beyond. We will continue working closely with our airline partners to ensure strong, reliable coverage on all our key routes.
Tourism Minister Dennis Charles Pemberton wrapping up the national focus. Coming up next, regional and international news.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvanjou, so she asked him, "What time is it, Hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And his smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her piquant stand up, her lights started to glow, her face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being jumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
Picture this: turquoise waters, golden sunsets, and you on an all-inclusive Caribbean cruise for two. This Christmas, Daily 3 could make that dream come true. Spend $10 or more on Daily 3 tickets, multi-X or not, and you'll automatically receive a promotional voucher. Win cash prizes up to $2,000, a $1,000 grocery voucher, or the ultimate holiday escape, a Caribbean cruise for two. Play Daily 3 today and sail into the holiday of a lifetime. Your cruise awaits. Promotion begins Monday 8th December 2025 and ends Friday 16th January 2026. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible. Must be 18 or older to participate.
DBS News.
In news from the region, Antigua and Barbuda's parliament has approved a constitutional amendment replacing the country's oath of allegiance, ending the requirement for public officials to swear loyalty to the British monarch and instead pledging allegiance to the state of Antigua and Barbuda, its constitution and laws. The Constitution of Antigua and Barbuda Amendment Bill 2025 was piloted by Attorney General Sir Steadroy Q.T. Benjamin, who told lawmakers the change was long overdue for a nation that has been independent since 1981. He said the amendment would ensure that once and for all, Antigua and Barbuda would no longer require its officials to swear allegiance to a foreign monarch. And internationally, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has warned that the global refugee situation has worsened since the last Global Refugee Forum, citing growing conflict, increased displacement, tighter border controls, and significant cuts to humanitarian funding. Guterres stressed the need for greater support for countries hosting refugees during the second Global Refugee Forum Progress Review, which is taking place in Geneva. The UN Secretary noted that low and middle income nations sheltered nearly 3/4 of the world's displaced people this year. This has been the DBS Lunchtime News. Thank you so much for listening. Tune in at 6 p.m. for another newscast. My name is Kiwano Fontaine Wilson. Good afternoon. The DBS Lunchtime Sports Report is up next with Garvin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. 45 or 75 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max yours and mine.
West Coast Corporate Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
This Christmas, Flow's making the season merrier when you add postpaid to internet. Unwrap a new smartphone for only $10. Plus, we're giving you 35% off your mobile bill and win even more goodies with our Spin the Wheel Christmas promotion. This Christmas, the rewards are on us. Add postpaid to your internet plan today in-store or visit discoverflow.co for more info. Terms and conditions apply. Flow, we keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with your Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's begin with news that Sports Coordinator Trevor Shillingford says the investment made in Dominica's under-15 cricket team by the government was worthwhile. His comments came as the Dominica team were crowned the 2025 Windward Islands Winlot under-15 cricket champions. The Dominica team went undefeated in the tournament. We will hear from Trevor Shillingford at 6:20 this evening. We can also tell you that the former West Indies captain Jason Holder has secured a big deal in today's IPL auction. Well, Holder is heading to the Gujarat Titans for $800,000. This will be Holder's first appearance in the IPL since 2021. Of course, the West Indies spinner Akil Hussain is the other West Indian snatched up in the draft today, and he'll be playing for the Chennai Super Kings. Meantime, the Australian Cameron Green secured the third highest bid in IPL history as he was bought by the Kolkata Knight Riders for $2.8 million. The 2026 IPL is set for March. We'll give you some more details on the IPL auction at 6:20 this evening. Let's also tell you that the West Indies batting coach Floyd Reefer says the batters have to put themselves in position to control the game for long periods of time if the West Indies are to be successful in the third test against New Zealand. Well, the third test gets underway tomorrow evening Caribbean time. Reefer says that the batters need to make the most of the situation, especially when they get in. In some more sports this lunchtime, the reigning DFA Division 1 champions, Do-It Center Mighty Avengers, will meet Bath State in a rematch of the finals as the two sides meet in the semi-finals of the President's Cup tomorrow. Both teams advance with relatively comfortable wins in the quarterfinals on the weekend. Mighty Avengers head coach Karim Rijis says this is another opportunity for the club to continue making a statement that they are ready for Premier League football. And the England captain Ben Stokes says England will need to be at their best as they look to avoid going 3 down in the Ashes series with Australia. England are trailing 2-0 in the series and must avoid a defeat in the third test to keep the series alive. Well, the third Ashes test gets underway tonight, 7:30 Caribbean time. We'll give you more details on that at 6:20. However, that's your Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's head across to the Dominican National Lotteries. It's time for the Lotto Draw.
From the Dominica National Lottery. You can play Super 6 combo bets to increase your chances at winning the Super 6 jackpot. Here's how. The combo 5 betting option costs $69. The player has a choice of any 5 numbers, and if the player's numbers match 5 of the 6 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. Maybe you prefer combo 7 costing $21. Players have a choice of 7 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Blast game in prison.
That's right, player.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. It's now time for the midday draw here at Dominica National Lottery for December 16, 2025. I'm your host, Michelle Lewis. Now it's time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck. Lucky number is 15. Your second lucky number is 11. The third winning number is 8. And your fourth lucky number is 20. To recap, the winning numbers for Play 4 are 15, 11, 8, and 20. And that's Play 4 with our grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 with Multi-X.
Need $5,000? Then scratch away today with Fast 5,000 Scratch Card. Reveal 3 like symbols in any game across and win the prize for that game. Reveal 3 5-time symbols and win 5 times that prize. For only $10, there are 16 games to win the highest prize of $5,000. Increase your earnings with Fast 5,000 Scratch Card.
We're back. Now it's time for another big win and an easy score with more Big 4. Good luck. All right, it's time for those big winning numbers. This afternoon's lucky numbers for Big 4 are 2, 7, 6, and 5. And now it's time for that Multi-X ball. The Multi-X ball selected is 3X, triple the winnings, triple the fun. To recap, the Big 4 winning numbers are 2, 7, 6, and 5. And your Multi-X ball is 3X, tripling those winnings. Big 4, it's an easy score. Up next, it's Pick 2 with Multi-X.
I am Ken Judge, the money man. Be a responsible player. Play within your limit and stay within it.
We're back. Now it's time to play to win with some Pick 2. Let's watch those winnings multiply. The winning numbers for Pick 2 are 0 and 7. The Multi-X ball chosen this afternoon is a 3X, tripling those winnings. To recap, this afternoon's lucky numbers for Pick 2 are 0 and 7. And your Multi-X ball is 3X. Pick 2 and play to win. Up next, it's One Off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One Off is the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play One Off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
We're back. Now it's time to win anyway with some One Off, the game where you can still be a winner, even if you're off by just one number higher or lower. Now let's play. Here we go. This afternoon's 3 lucky digits for One Off are 8, 1, 0. To recap, the winning numbers for one-off are 8, 1 and 0. Play one-off because there's always a win. Stay tuned, everyone. Up next, it's Daily 3 with Multi-X.
Picture this: turquoise waters, golden sunsets, and you on an all-inclusive Caribbean cruise for 2. This Christmas, Daily 3 could make that dream come true. Spend $10 or more on Daily 3 tickets, multi-X or not, and you'll automatically receive a promotional voucher. Win cash prizes up to $2,000, a $1,000 grocery voucher, or the ultimate holiday escape, a Caribbean cruise for 2. Play Daily 3 today and sail into the holiday of a lifetime. Your cruise awaits. Promotion begins Monday 8th December 2025 and ends Friday 16th January 2026. Dominica National